if you are struggling to book photography clients and you find yourself that you're just posting more and more and more trying to go viral, but nothing is working, you're going to want to watch this video because we're breaking down the social strategy that will get you senior photo clients fast. Because guess what? Posting your best work is just not enough anymore. So let's check it out for this video. Hey there, senior photography friends. Sean Brown here, and I am a high school senior photographer and educator, helping photographers just like you grow thriving, profitable businesses that allow you to do more of what you love. And today we're talking about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, which is marketing. Social media strategies that actually get you bookings. Now, because I didn't want to leave you hanging, what we're going to do is we're going to give you one of our best freebies. This is a fan favorite. It's 7 proven ways to book more clients. We're going to put that in the description down below so you can grab that and check that out after this video. Where we're going to start this video is this is for you, especially if you are a high school senior photographer, or heck, even if you're just a portrait photographer and you are struggling to book clients. Now, what we see with a lot of students before they work with me and see transformational results is that their social media strategy is to post their absolute best work. They post their absolute best photos, finished photos, they're awesome behind the scenes, and they come to me and they ask me, Sean, why am I not booking clients right now? Why is every inquiry that I'm getting either ghosting me or going with a cheaper option? And I have to tell them it's because guess what? Posting your best work is not enough anymore. In fact, it doesn't matter if you're the absolute best photographer in your town, in your area, in your state, in your country. If you aren't doing the simple social strategy that we're going to teach you in this video, your inquiries, your bookings, well, they're going to fall flat. There's going to be no demand, no desire to have you as a senior photographer. And we're going to talk about how we can fix that with 3 types of content. Now, for those of you who found me through this channel, well, guess what? This isn't the only thing that I do. Yes, I do senior photography education, but I also run a high school senior photography business that consistently generates 6 figures in revenue every single year. And the reason why I know these social strategies work is because guess what? That's exactly what we're doing over on the client side of the business, and how we've identified these 3 category types of content to be absolutely essential when you are putting together your photography business. So let's chat about the first one, and that is what we call the client journey. Now, the client journey is arguably one of the most important steps that you could possibly be doing in your marketing strategy. And so many photographers are leaving what I argue is the easiest of these strategies just right on the table. They're just not even doing it, which is crazy to me. So that means that if you're watching this video, you can fix that right now. The first question I always get, Sean, what is this client journey? I want you to imagine as if you are one of your prospective clients. You are inquiring and you're asking around for other senior photographers, what is it that their offers are? What is it that is included in the session? What's the experience like? And I want you to just take for a minute and step out of you as the photographer and put yourself in your clients' or prospective clients' shoes. What are the questions that they have about what is it that's going to happen on the session? Now, they probably have questions about like, are you going to help prep me? Or what does a session with you include? What do you even do on a session? How many like locations are we going to photograph? How many outfits? How long do we photograph for? What do the images look like? Are you going to make sure that I'm properly edited and all of these questions that they have swirling in their heads. And for you, offering hopefully a premium high-end senior photography experience to your clients, maybe what you're doing is you're helping them with what to wear. Maybe you're helping them and photographing them for 2 hours with what poses to do and everything like that. But guess what? Your clients or prospective clients, your followers, your inquiries, your leads, they don't know anything that you're going to do. And so what you as the photographer need to do is you need to take them on the client journey. And the best way to summarize this is that your client journey is what is it that they're going to experience by working with you from start to finish. So, for example, my client journey in a nutshell is every client that works with us, what we're going to do is we're going to start them out with a senior welcome prep kit. This is going to help make sure that they're prepped and ready, that they have all that. But we put in our client journey that we're going to send them a senior welcome kit. And the best part is that during these types of content pillars or types of content that you're going to be posting, you can do this on Instagram stories, you can do this on Reels or TikTok if you're so inclined, Instagram carousels. You get to decide how you want to tell them about this. The important part is that we're telling them about this in some way, shape, or form. The next step in the client journey is after we've prepped them, we might talk about the email stuff that we're sending them, the client HQ, which is our basically online session prep guide that we send to our clients. We're also going to tell them about other things like making sure that they're knowing what to wear, and in addition to knowing the timeline of the session, we're all including that in our client journey. We also then get to the actual photography session itself. How many locations are you doing? Are you showing the behind the scenes for the types of locations that they're going to be photographing at? Can they bring a friend? Can they bring a pet? All these questions we want to make sure that our clients have the answers to. And if we're not answering them for our clients on our social media, we might be dropping the ball on portraying and communicating what our full senior experience is for our prospective clients. Remember, they don't know. They're not you. They're not the photographer, so they don't know everything that's included in your client experience. Then what happens after the session? Are you sending them just a digital download of gallery images, or are you taking them into the studio, meeting at a coffee shop, and doing things like in-person sales, offering photography products? Can they even get photography products for you? Those are parts of the client journey, and our goal is to do this consistently for every single client that you work with. Everybody is going to go through their own client journey. We want to make sure that you're showcasing that on social media. So start thinking in your head, how are you going to make sure that you're showcasing this to every single follower of yours online, on your website, all those types of things. I get it. This is what I hear a lot too. If I show that on social media, won't my competitors just copy what you're doing? Well, my answer is, yeah, if they do, so what? You're already losing business by not showing it because your clients, your followers don't know what to expect. And so I would rather you talk about it on your social media, and guess what? If they want to copy you, so be it, because you're always going to be one step ahead of them. And especially when we get to our second type of content that you should be posting, our second strategy, well, it's going to change it all. That second strategy is your brand pillars. Now, your brand pillars are different than your client journey. The client journey shows the experience. What is it that you're doing again from start to finish? The brand pillars go a little bit deeper. And the competition that's going to copy you, they don't know to do this because they haven't seen this video. One of the things that you're going to want to make sure to do in your brand pillars is you are going a level deeper in your social media strategy. And the reason why we need to talk about your brand pillars is because if you don't, your clients are going to have objections to working with you. There's going to be a reason why they won't work with you. Some unanswered questions, some fear, some anxiety that's in their head that you need to address head on. So let's take it from the top. What even are your brand pillars? Your brand pillars are what is it that you do? And these also, what we call them with our mastermind students, are the differentiating factors. The differentiating factors is just what is it that you're doing in your business that's different than just the photo shoot itself? Now, this could be things like specialized locations. Maybe you've got some exclusive locations you photograph with your clients. Maybe you're helping prep them through session prep. Maybe you offer professional hair and makeup. Maybe it's editing in a certain way, using cool off-camera flash. Maybe it's like sports photos. Maybe it's even the in-person sales part of it. Pick 3 to 5 of the things that you do in your business for every single client. It doesn't have to be exactly what I do. It doesn't have to be exactly what competitors in your market do. That's besides the fact. The most important thing about your brand pillars is that each of those things that you do provides a benefit to your clients. There's a reason why you're offering these. For example, professional hair and makeup, yeah, it's one thing for them to look great in their photos, but there's a deeper purpose. And you're supposed to make sure that you identify these and point these out to your clients. What are their fears? What are their objections that they might have prior to working with you? Objections like, I'm worried that I won't look like myself with professional hair and makeup. Or other fears or anxieties like, what if they put too much makeup on me? Well, now what we can do is we can use those brand pillars of saying, we offer this, and here is the benefit that we're doing. Here's why we do this, or here's how we make sure that we overcome your objections, your hesitancies, fears, doubts behind that. So what this might look like is you explaining that you offer professional hair and makeup so that your clients don't have to have all of the stress and the pressure of doing it all themselves. We only work with the best hair and makeup artists so that you don't have to worry about not looking like yourself. We're addressing and answering those objections. And one of the ways that we teach this is through our Standing Out in Your Market masterclass inside of our mastermind. So if you're curious about that, we'll include a description to get on the priority list for the mastermind right down below the description box. Now, when you've identified your brand pillars, this now becomes your social media content. So your brand pillars, especially in your slow seasons, you have clients that want to work with you and they just have objections. So we want to make sure that you're posting at least once a week on one of your brand pillars. So, for example, week 1, maybe you're going to talk about session prep. Week 2 of the month, you're going to talk about editing. And week 3, you're going to talk about how you help style your clients and match the locations to the perfect wardrobe. Maybe you have a 4th one in there, like in-person sales. And what you'll do is you'll just repeat and rinse and repeat and recycle that topic over the month. So that way, the next month we're posting about your brand pillar 1 on week 1, brand pillar 2 on week 2, brand pillar 3, week 3, brand pillar 4 on week 4, and so on. Hopefully you get the idea. And then the last piece of content, the most powerful social media strategy of them all, is what we call connection content. Connection content is what brings it all together. Connection content is everything, because what it does is it goes beyond you just being an amazing photographer. These clients these days, seniors, they want to have a photographer that they can connect with, that they relate to, that they know is going to make them feel relaxed and comfortable when they step in front of the camera. And if you're a photographer and you're just sitting there and hiding yourself from your prospective clients, well, how is it that they're ever supposed to know that they want to work with you? One of the phrases that I use all the time is that people do business with people. And if they don't know who's behind the lens, it doesn't matter if you're a great photographer, they're going to choose the person over the business any day. And so while you might be a wonderful photographer, if they're looking for a photographer that's super hyped up and energized and has lots of positive energy all the time, and you're more of like a subdued photographer, well, there's going to be a mismatch that you're going to know that, hey, this isn't the right client for me. I'm probably not the right photographer for them. But the minute that you start putting out connection content is the minute that the clients that you resonate with come to you. One of the best things that we ever started doing in my photography business is vlogging. That's a vlog with a V every single senior session for those people who are on my senior rep program. These are just 5-minute behind the scenes videos, but it gives them a feel for exactly what it's like to work with me. They know that I'm high energy. It feels like I'm always hyped up on my favorite energy drink or something like that. The reason why we do this is because the types of clients that I now attract are high energy, enthusiastic clients who are ready to go. That's the type of client that I love to work with. And so when I show this in my connection content via the vlog, Instagram stories, reels that I put out, now all of a sudden, they're so much more comfortable working with me and knowing that they're getting the photographer that they want. The last portion of this is as you start building your following, don't forget to engage. Put out Instagram story polls, quizzes, comment and like on your followers' posts. Let them know that you're there supporting them. This is like one of the biggest things is once you've got the follow, nurture that. Comment, like, engage, make sure that they feel like they're not just another number, but they're actually somebody that you care about. That's going to lend you so much positivity in the future. So again, if this video was helpful to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button, smash the like button, and let us know what other types of content you want to see from us in the future. Again, grab our freebie we put together, the 7 proven ways to book more high school senior clients this year. You can grab that in the description below. And until next time, we'll see you on the next video. We've got one for you right here.